Good afternoon, boa tarde, povo angolano. Good afternoon to everyone following this program. I'm going to speak in English today. The reason why, first of all, let me start this way. Our program, our channel is called Ana Nekongo. Ana Nekongo means descendants of Kingdom of Congo. It's a kingdom situated in the north of Angola. The tribe is called Bakongo, and the language spoken there is called Kikongo. I'm one of the descendants, and our channel is called Ana Nekongo. I'm doing this video in English so the world could listen to my message. So YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the application or network could listen to my message. I'm from Angola. I lived this country for many years. I'm in the UK. We have an association in this country, in England, called Ana Nekongo. The reason of the association is to unite our people, to teach our culture to the English, to explain to the English and Europe where we come from. We teach our children, children born in this country, our culture, our language. We have a history to tell the world. So we have an association called Ana Nekongo in the UK. This association helps us to be together, put our children together, to teach our children to abide by the law of this country, to be able to help each other in case of death, health problem, any other cases. We are also the voice, because I'm the founder of the association. The association has got a committee. We are also the voice of those left at home. When I mean the voice, those without a voice, children being raped, enslavement, children being enslaved by churches, by pastors. We are the voice of those who cannot speak at home. That's the reason of this association. Whenever there's something wrong at home, we raise our voices. So the government, any other organization or international organization can look after those children or people left at home without a voice. Suddenly this morning, we've been receiving threats from a church, I could say, from Angola, and this church never come out to put at least one person to make a video so the face could be seen they are the one writing to YouTube. They've been writing to YouTube for my video to be blocked. I'll give you a simple example amongst the 16 video. One video, you can all check this video. The title is Vala mete kunti fuma. No, Vala mete munti fuma. Vala mete kunti fuma. I think that was the title, yeah. Vala mete kunti fuma is Kikongo. I'll translate it into English. Vala mete kunti fuma is an expression or a proverb or a saying. It means that regardless of the size of a tree, baobab, maybe it's called in English, I can't remember, but regardless of the size of the tree, does not matter how big is the tree, if a human being can never climb on that tree, a lizard will always be able to climb the tree. Regardless of its size. That was the title of that video. Vala mete kunti. Lizard has climbed the biggest tree. Or another way of translating, regardless of the size of the tree, does not matter how big it is, a lizard can always climb that tree. If a human being cannot climb that tree. Now, my question is to YouTube. I've put the word in English. You can also find your own translation. Where is defamation in this? So if I develop this meaning and advise, what's wrong? Why would you call this defamation? Can't YouTube develop what I've just said there? Advise, talk about the big a tree. It does not matter how big you make yourself as a human being. There's always death. There's always sickness. Where you sit down, you can't even do anything else. Where you wait for other people to come and give you a hand. As I'm talking to you in Angola, and this is a message to the government, to the police, to the military. In Angola, some of the churches, there's one example, one of the church, a pastor rapes girls under 17. This pastor enslaves the girls and the boys in that church. This pastor had children with those girls underage in that church, and he has been going out with them almost 10 years now. People in that church called Imut, they know the story, what I'm talking about. We have the proofs. The pastor can impregnate girls in that church underage. No one has said anything because they are all afraid he's got people can kill. We have Mbumbi passed away. We want to see the body of Mbumbi. We are asking to the government, we want to see the body of Mbumbi. Was part of the church that was killed, and the church proclaimed that he was killed by a general. We want the body to be seen. I'm the voice of children without voice in Angola. When we come out to complain, we are not only making video, but we complain to the government, to the president, to check at that church. We have children, they've tried to cure or treat using voodoo. Some have gone mad. Example is Bibish. She's gone mad. Why the church does not get her back and treat her? If you can really treat people. In Europe, it's not allowed. There are pedophiles in that church. In Europe, in YouTube, is a crime. We are not allowed to make video showing children. We are not allowed to make video on YouTube showing naked. We are not allowed to make video on YouTube showing crimes or teaching crimes or whatever, I'm trying to find a word. We are not allowed to do that. Why would someone in Angola write to YouTube to stop my video because I'm complaining about the atrocity are being committed to the children in Angola? I'm an Angolan. I will defend my people till the last drop of water. I will never let this go. I'm involved with the human rights. I have informed Amnesty International. I've written to the British Embassy in Angola to inform the government for those people to be arrested, the people committing crime. Now, so if these people are not committing crime, why are they writing to YouTube to block my video? Is it because I'm calling for the government to look after this church? Because I'm informing the police? Because I'm informing the human right? You are doing your best. You going to my computers. You sending people threatening me. But there are many churches in Angola. Why all those churches are not standing up to turn against me? Only this church called Imut. Why only this church? Because in that church, you've got things happening there in that church. And me coming out to speak about this is revealing your secret. Why don't you use a different word? Only defamation. Who am I defaming? Who? The church? My question is, Imut, is it part of the Branham Church? I'm now asking Branham in America, is Imut part of Branham? This is the question I'm asking to the head of Branham Church in America. Are you pedophiles? Is that the policy of your church? Of course not. My question is this Branham writing to YouTube? No. So if Branham is not writing to YouTube, who is the person writing to YouTube? Is it those people I'm revealing committing crimes? Raping children underage? Those are pedophiles? Why don't they I'm coming out to show my face to YouTube. To show my face to any organization. To see I'm fighting for people are being enslaved. I'm fighting for girls underage being enslaved. Being enslaved. I'm fighting for children in that church. And I want the government to go to Imut Church, verify what I'm saying. They are killing people. Some of the people have run away. They are in hiding. They are in Angola. They cannot leave the country. They are phoning me to speak out. They will get killed. In that church, we've got people that works in the army, are officers in the army, helping the pastor. In that church. If there's nothing happening, why don't they come out, say, we are the one writing to YouTube. We want YouTube to stop this guy video. I'm come out, I'm the one speaking, defending the people. I'm the voice of the people suffering in that church. Those are being enslaved. The girls are being raped. Those have gone mad on the street without help. And you call your church, you call Imut a church. We've got Universal Church are fighting. The government got involved. I want the government to get involved in Imut Church. Crimes happening there. Crimes. Every time I make a video, I speak, advise my people, someone right from the church, telling them defamation. Now, defamation in a tree, a biggest tree, a human being can climb, a lizard can. Who does not know it? Is there any race on earth does not know a tree a human being cannot climb, a lizard can? Is that the defamation? That's why they have to stop the video where I speak in my language, I speak in Portuguese, I speak in other language, so I can advise the people about life. So why in Europe, in America, when pedophiles go out of children, they are arrested? Why? So in Angola, they can't be arrested, I cannot speak out. Why this? Why when children under age are being raped, I cannot come and speak out when they are suffering, they're calling for me to give to help. But we've got people, they will speak out. Those are in hiding. They will speak out. Those who have left the country will speak out. Because they'll be calling or make interview. And they will reach to the president of Angola. The Amnesty International will get involved. Human rights will get involved. The police will get involved. Regardless of the power you guys are using in the church. Regardless of the offices are involved. Your name have been given to the Human Rights and the Amnesty International. I won't give up. You will be arrested. All the children you've raped will come out. They will speak out. Children have been enslaved more than 10 years. You've been running the church for 30 years. Some of your members, they've left, those who knew this case, They are scattered all over the place. They are in France. They are in America. They are in Holland. They are in Germany. They are calling upon me to speak out about what is going on. Because we have this association in England that talk about our culture. And the pastor that are doing that is from our tribe. We have to speak out. And I have to speak up. If rape, enslavement, if pedophilia is accepted in Europe, if it's accepted in YouTube, accepted in Facebook, then YouTube will stop me to speak out about those who are going through this. But if enslavement, rape, pedophilia, killing is not acceptable, it's a crime, then you let me speak to the government. You let me reveal what is going on in that church. We have the proof. People are in hiding in Angola before they get killed. The police have to arrest the pastor for them to come out to speak out. The whole city know about this. They are afraid to be killed. The whole city of Luanda know about the church called Imut. If I'm lying, you are writing to Imut, please come out. Say, make video, tell YouTube you are the one writing. Why are you in hiding? Why are you hiding yourself? Why? Steve Masia, you are part of the church. You are an admin in that church. You were educated in America. Your wife was educated in England. Steve Masia, apparently, you are now retired. You used to work for the American company called Chevron for 20 years or 25 years, so they say to me. You are now retired. You are an administration, you work for the administration in that church, and you know what is going on. Why is your mouth shut? You're not saying anything. Because you committed the same crime? Do you want me to say it? To your human family? And the pastor defended you to hide the secret? Is that the case? You're making yourself a fool in front of the uneducated pastors? You don't want to come and speak out? But if you were educated in America, your wife was educated in England, you know the law, the rules, don't you? Steve Masia, we know why you cannot speak out. Because the pastor will reveal your secret, the crime you committed in your family. It's known. We know it. All the members in the church, they know it. Imagine, I'm in England, speaking about it now. You have become the slave of the pastor. Because he knows who you are. He can reveal your secret if you betray him. I'm letting your wife know. If you don't speak out, Steve, what the pastor is doing, I will reveal what you did to your nieces. Your family know about it. Steve, você sabe o que o teu pastor comandando está a fazer. Você virou escravo do teu pastor se você não contar a história daquilo que anda acontecendo na igreja. Vamos contar daquilo que você fez nas tuas sobrinhas. Não pensa que é segredo. A igreja sabe. Vamos contar isso, mas não agora. Eu sou a voice. I'm the voice for those children. You guys are enslaving there, making suffer, sleeping over the children underage. You've been sleeping with them now for 10 years, 8 years, having children, making those children suffer. Those children have no parents. They've lost their parent, and you are taking advantage of them. Oh, well, they should come for the pastor to look after them. Are they virgin? Okay, come and live with the pastors. You know what you guys are doing. Some have gone mad. Can they talk, Steve? I'm asking you and your wife. I'm asking you, because you are writing to YouTube. Steve, can those people talk? Respond to me. Can they talk? Won't they be killed? Steve, I will never stop. I will never stop. As I'm speaking, I'll keep talking to draw the government attention. You will all be arrested. You can make up story to YouTube. I'm going to write to YouTube. If we have to send them the proof of what is going on in that church, we will. The Amnesty International are after you. I go further to give all the proof. You are making fake links for me to sign, for you to get into my account, to be able to block my video. You can only write to YouTube. You have to prove to YouTube it's defamation. If my videos are blocked, I guarantee you the day you be arrested, I will take YouTube to court to compensate me for blocking my videos. Sooner or later, I'll be paying YouTube for advert, so we can also make some money for the association here in the UK. Maybe that's the reason why they're trying to give you a hand. But those crimes being committed there won't go away. We won't let it go away till the government lay hand on you. We will never stop. Those are my people you are mistreating. My question is, are you Angolans or you are foreigners? As we have a lot of foreigners in the government, we've got officers in the army forces being part of the church. They chase those who speak out. They go and kill them and bury them. You buried Mbombi. We want to see the body of Mbombi. You were giving silly excuses. He was killed by a general. Who is this general is allowed to kill and throw the body away? You will justify this. Jean-Paul has disappeared. Where is he? Is he dead again? We want to know. There's no such thing as defamation with our program. In our program, we defend our people. We teach our culture to our children. We teach our culture to the rest. We teach our language. And we teach history. Not to us, but to the English also. To understand where we come from. What happened to our kingdom. And where we are now. That's the reason of our association. Our association is not an association of defamation, making up story. We do not make up story. We only say the truth. Only the truth. And we remain saying the truth. We be telling the truth. We be speaking the truth till the last moment. We have no story to make up for whatever reason. There's none. This is my message to my people in Angola and everyone following this program. We want you to come out. Don't be afraid anymore. We're doing our best for the government to get involved. And we want the president of Angola, President João Lourenço, to look at the case. Things are happening in the church. I'm not hiding myself. I've come out to say this. We want those girls saved. We want the people being killed saved. And those in hiding to come out to say what has been happening behind closed door. And people in their office are writing to YouTube. We know who they are. They want to stop me speaking out, because I'm revealing the truth. That's what's bothering them. The truth not to be known. I will never stop. I'll find ways and ways for this message to get to the president, to get to the high army ranking, to the police, so the pastor and his member can get arrested. Steve, I'm not revealing your secret today, what you did to your two nieces, but we will. We matter of time. Thank you, Ana ne Congo, a voz do povo angolano na Inglaterra e no Reino Unido. Até a próxima. Até já.